Hello everyone. So, I appreciate the likes, the follows, coming into my lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like to get a paid reading from me, I do them for $12 for a 3-minute video read on Purple Ocean. So if you want to find me by my namesake, Julie the Oracle on there, you can. I'm sure pretty soon when I do my lives, I will probably do have some, hopefully I can do the subscriber thing, and I would add some perks in there and things like that. So I will definitely try to figure out what I can do with that. But in the meantime, I've decided my lives have kind of inspired me to ask questions, because there's some repeating questions I've noticed in the lives where people are always asking similar things. And so that is what these readings will be about. So one of the questions that was asked recently was like, will I get the job, or will I get a new job soon? So I'm going to look ahead. For those of you struggling right now, jobs come and go for some people, or you might have found yourself displaced, laid off, whatever the reason is. I've pulled 4 cards because an extra card came out, and then I have an oracle for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first thing you have is the 4 of Swords. So, she's resting right now, and this is what you should be doing. I know the most immediate thing is when you get fired, you're like, I gotta get another job, I've got bills to pay. True, you do. Do know your options in your state, wherever you're at. If you do, you can apply for unemployment. If you do get fired and you don't have a lot of money, you can apply while you look for another job, especially if you think it's going to take a while. For some of you, if you decide that you're going to be changing to different jobs, maybe you want to go into a different path, a different direction, that's what this 4 of Swords is. Take your time. Give yourself a week or something. You don't have to give yourself a long time, but take a week into where you just do nothing but rest. Go have fun, go relax, allow the creativity to start flowing again, because that's when the ideas flow best. Sometimes exercise helps, or even just walking if you're not somebody that works out a lot. You could go walking. When I walk, that's movement. Movement is flow, and flow is what helps the thoughts come and go. And all those thoughts, those worries, those anxiety, the anxiety that's bothering you, let it go and let it just run through like a train. That train will pass, okay? That train of thought is gone. Now let the creativity flow. You start getting ideas of where you can apply, what you can do. If you need a change, make the change. Because the good news is, yes, I do see a lot of you here. There's a lot of different energies here, so I'm just going to say, a lot of you that are looking for jobs that will find this video are going to find a job soon. But you need to give yourself, it's going to take some time with that 4 of Swords, but you also need to give yourself time too. It's time to kind of absorb what happened, process it, and move on from it. Because sometimes it can affect you a lot when you're like, I can't believe this. Some people are more shocked than others. Others are like, oh, well, I'll get another job then. If you already weren't happy there, then it makes sense, right? But if you didn't see it coming, then you need to deal with it. 2 of Cups. This is your second card. 2 of Cups. This is great. This speaks to a partnership coming up between you and whoever you're going to work with. So it's not a romantic card in this case. In this case, the 2 of Cups regarding career is telling me that partnership is coming there. You are going to apply for a job, and you are going to get a job. You're probably going to apply to more than one, most likely. But there's some things to be aware of too. I do see you getting that job, but there's some things. It is going to take time, so remember to be patient. Remember to cover your bases. If you need to stay in and hold back, save money, whatever you need to do it. Make yourself a priority right now. Your mental health and your financial health is a priority until you get another job, however that may be. This is something you need to watch out to. The 5 of Swords, this is about conflict. In this case, this particular card always speaks to me as somebody squawking in your ear. You always have those naysayers, whether it's friends, family, a partner, somebody that's like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you better get on it right away, you need to go out tomorrow. And there's always someone who wants to tell you what to do and how to do it. But if that's not how you work, don't listen. Don't listen to the people naysaying or telling you it's going to be more difficult or telling you have to do it their way. You don't. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I say that with the fire coming up behind me. Not really, but it's funny that I have fire behind me because there's a lot of fire in these last 2 cards. But I just wanted to say that Five of Swords, just watch out for people yakking about it. People might be going, oh, they're out of work, or you know how people get made fun of for being on welfare or whatever. If you need the help, take the help. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because sometimes you need it. You lose your job. If you run out of savings, apply for unemployment. Do whatever you have to do. They now have, depending on where you are, sometimes they can help you, they upgrade your resume, and they can help you do job training and things like that. Maybe go back to school even. It just depends. So see what your options are. But the last one is, I really feel like there's a lot of creativity. See the fire behind me? Look at all the candles. Queen of Wands. Wands is a fire element, This is my fire signs out there. But the Queen of Wands is someone who's very creative. You look at that in her hand. There's nothing there, but the power is there. You have the confidence. You have the ability in your hand. As you see in this picture, all your magic is right there. You know that you can do this. It's just a matter of you need to get rid of the mindset of whatever happened, because you need to deal with it. Deal with the fact that you were fired or let go or laid off, whatever happened, because there's a myriad of ways. I've had it happen to myself. It's not the best feeling in the world, but there you go. But you've got the magic in your face. You've got the power to go out and change your future. So if you want to do something, I see a lot of creativity here. So go be creative if that's what you're meant to do. I feel like your next job is going to deal more with your creativity than anything. So, and that could be anything. You could end up doing marketing where you're creating interesting advertising, or you could actually be doing something artistic or working with kids or something like that. Art is subjective. You can do it a myriad of ways. So just keep in mind that things are looking up. With that Queen of Wands, that's up there. Follow your intuition always. The wands are also intuition, just so you know. And if you follow them, you're following your gut instinct. It's going to lead you straight to the next job. And here's your last one. We have the Five of Embers. Whoops, there we go. I don't want to show this one. This is the Oracle version of one of my tarot decks. And this one is the Five of Embers, all that flames. Again, we have more fire. Fire here, fire behind me. You had all those candles in the first one. There's a lot of fire here. So your gut instinct is telling you it's time for a change and that this was meant to be. So sometimes crappy things happen so that better things can happen. Better things are going to come your way. And I think you're on your way. You just need to give it time. Don't feel the need to rush it, because it's already coming. You're going to hear about this. And, that Five of Swords, don't let people tell you what to say and what to do. But also, if someone's in your ear and says, hey, by the way, I heard, that there's a place hiring, check it out. You end up working with a friend or something. They can end up helping you out. So keep your eyes and ears open for something that you would hear offhand, because it may not be a job that you just go look up on oh gosh, Indeed or whatever it is that you look it up. You may end up finding it somewhere else. So that's what this Five of Embers is at. This is going to be a little bit of a struggle for you, because if you're like me, we're always like, oh, we have to have a job. We have to have routine. We have to have a schedule. Routine is good. Stick with your own routine. Keep yourself on a routine, on a schedule, and then instead of working those hours you're working, use that time, to do other things. So keep yourself busy. And also looking for a job, you can do that, but make sure you give breaks. So give yourself breaks and things are going to be fine. But I do see that partnership coming. That Two of Cups tells me that there's a job that's going to be perfect for you. So good luck to you guys that are looking. I hope you find it sooner rather than later. Until next time. Bye.